I believe I'm alive. That's reassuring. Don't normally do a Saturday, and I'm expecting that everyone is out there enjoying just the most glorious English summer's day that we could possibly have. I've literally got back from what happens very, very rarely in my neck of the woods, which is what they call a garage sale, jumble trail, whatever. And it's a little area of my town which is holding one. So off I went. I have been before, but they are very rare in this neck of the woods. And I also hit a couple of charity shops on the way down there. And because I'm very excited, because there's things I actually really haven't looked at. Yes, I'm sitting looking at them now, and they're winking at me. It's going to be good. I can show you what I've got. I have a bag. I've got a bag full of goodies here, purchased from one store. A tin full of goodies, purchased from another. A couple of individual items and some little bits from the charity shop. So, if you're catching up or whatever, that's lovely. I completely understand if you'd rather be out today. So, let me show you. Nirvana t-shirt, most appropriate. This little bag of goodies, I think, cost me £4. Got everything in this bag. Couldn't believe it. This little tin cost me £5 for the tin and all its contents, which I nearly fell over because the woman actually said, "Oh, I think there's some gold in there." Still sold it to me for £5. I couldn't get my money out fast enough. And a couple of individual items. Now, stuff that I picked up from the charity shop on my way, because I was a bit early, was, let me see, where did I go first? Picked up a chunky. I think I might have paid £1 for that. But, I mean, these chunky ones aren't amazing, but I like to have them in my store because people do enjoy a chunky necklace. So not a huge money spend, but useful. The other thing I picked up, which I believe was £1, what's this, rather lovely. These are all actually stones. Various jaspers, agates. It's the style. There's a lot of these about, but it has a nice old barrel clasp and it's quite long. So that's really rather lovely. So this should be a reasonably quickie live. I don't want to keep anybody from that glorious weather that I think a fair amount of the country are having. Right in there, where that's come from. Right, I don't know why I can't leave these behind for £1. It's the classic French jet. Is it glass? It's a glassy feel. Just a nice long flapper length necklace on a nice little spring ring clasp. These are very long, and you can do what I've done. You know, these long pearls, I just quite like them as a bracelet. So you can do the same with these and go very black and white. It's a silly idea, but I prefer having something on my wrist than around my neck. These two I picked up because they're iconic. You know, these like horseshoe nails. And people made jewellery out of them. I think it was very much a thing, possibly in the 60s, 70s, to handcraft things. There's a glass, I'm assuming it's a glass bead on the front here. Classic no clasp chain, you know, pewter. So there was that one. And surprisingly enough, which made me think of Susie and the Banshees, because Star of David, I picked that one up as well. So they were about £1 each, I think. They're not money makers, but they're interesting, and I don't like leaving them behind. And I just, you know, I know that someone's going to want those. Could sell them together, but I'll probably sell them individually. So that was a very little bit of a spend. Now, I'm going to need a loop for the rest of these. This I paid £1 for at the garage sale, I want to call it. Collection of households that all put their stuff out in the front, in the yard sale, they call it. But of course, here in England, we have very small yards. We don't have the great capacious spaces that you see on those wonderful American pico type arrangements. Now, I can't see a hallmark on this, but it's really nicely made. So could it be silver? I do a little rub and a sniff. I'm trying to perfect my ability to sniff silver. I'm not sure, but it's just so detailed and nicely made. So I'm just going to do a quick scratch onto here. And really, I find quite often I can tell just from the kind of scratch you get. Yeah. Could be plated or it could be silver. Let's have a look. I wasn't really going to do the testing, but this one has no marks on it whatsoever. And I'm not absolutely certain this is going to be silver. Oops, that came out a bit fast. I need some more of this. Well, I have to hold it up to the light and look under a loupe to actually see whether it's gone red. Properly red rather than a silver plate. Yep, that's looking very much like silver. So that's nice. But unmarked, so not the best. I prefer a hallmark, or at least a 925. I may not have looked closely enough. Ah, there's my loupe. Do a quick check. Normally you can see if there's a mark somewhere. But it is a nice silver bangle. Probably end up on my wrist for a while. There we go. So that was £1. Very happy with that. Then I picked up this also for £1. This is, I believe, a dogwood. It is marked on the back. It is a little worn, if I'm completely honest. But they were sweet people. And, you know, sometimes you go to a stall. I'm not really showing you properly, am I there? There's a little wear on these little stamens at the front. But I think it is actually just grubby rather than worn on the petals. That just looks like a little bit of damage. Well, it may well end up in a vintage lot. We'll have a look. Who's it by? Exquisite. So exquisite or exquisite. Quite often do these sort of flower brooches. So I rather liked that. Anyway, they were such nice people. And it was the same stall I got the bangle off. So I was feeling quite, like I'd done quite well. So there's one thing that I've not got that I think I might have left downstairs. So, as I say, this whole baggie I think was £4. And there's something in here that's going to gross you out. If you get grossed out easily by something, by anything, you might want to take care with this, because I spotted this necklace, and the closer I looked, the more I realised, right, don't get triggered. They are what you think they are. I'm pretty sure. For whatever reason, I think those are teeth. People teeth. I'm 99.9% certain. I find that quite revolting, but also horribly fascinating. And as I was buying a bundle, I just put it in there because I need to know more about this. I've never come across this. Real teeth on a necklace. Why would you? I don't think the clasp is made out of anything precious. I'm guessing these are probably glass beads, or maybe onyx along with it. It's quite old. It's not something recent. I mean, who would? But that just makes me go, ew. I'm going to put that over there. Oh, hello, someone's in. Yes, a lot of American closets are a lot bigger. They're bigger than some of my rooms. But then I live in an old Victorian railway cottage type house. So everything's quite small. So yes, I do get very jealous. I get very jealous of the sheer space and the fact that land is so cheap. Like, I'm a bit of a sucker for the what do they call it? Old houses under 50k. You know, they pop houses up, and they're like old houses that need rescuing. They're all sort of wooden, but they're enormous and they're beautiful. But you know, I'm not going to move to America. That's not going to happen. But I just think, wow. Now, again, I picked up a bundle. So this is what I think is possibly a silver necklace for sure. I'm not sure about the cross, but I can see something. It's not my particular flavour, but there are many people that like crosses, and that's absolutely fine. That says AJH Silver. So I'm guessing that's quite old. But what's odd is that it's actually on the, it's been put on the spring ring rather than actually allowed to go on the chain. So I'm not sure what's happened there. And it's a very small. There's the cross separate. And here we have quite a decent length chain. It's very fine. But you know, these are awfully useful because quite often I will get. Can I see a mark on it? Oh, there's something on there, but it's tiny. These are very useful because quite often I'll find a pendant with no, with no chain. I don't know if I can see anything on there. It's exceedingly tiny. It does look like it's silver. I will test it, but it's very difficult with these teeny tiny chains. And I think it's also quite old. Just has that look about it. See if there's anything on the other end. No, but it's all nicely welded. So that's probably going to be silver. So I've already got a silver chain. So, but it's that tooth one that just really freaks me out. Oh, hello. Hello, Lex. Something to gross you out, Lex. I found a necklace that has teeth on it. Like real people teeth. Have you ever come across that? Have you ever done that? I mean, why I bought it, I'm still slightly mystified, but it was just so horrific, I kind of had to. I kind of thought, that's weird. And it's very old, so there's a right knot going on here. I know, I don't need to pick these up, but you know what? I appreciate them. I love a bit of, and it's 3 strands, which is rather lovely. I just think these are fabulous. Against black, they look incredible. So I'm sure someone's replaced a hook there because you've got the kind of very brass bit and then you've got this kind of odd silver colour. But still stunning, still beautiful. And for considering I paid £4 for this whole bag, which contained, is that 4? Is there an extra? I might have, not sure what's going on there. This I picked up. It's unusual. It is ceramic rather than glass. Yeah, they will. It is freaking grim. Yeah. I mean, I've only nearly dropped the thing when I realised what it was. I did like the clasp on this. And I did like the fact there was something on the back which says silver. So it just says silver. So no sterling, no 925, but a beautiful clasp. Really nice. There's a little something on here as well. No, there isn't. That's just gunk. We're doing a bit of cleaning up. But I thought that was really, really rather lovely. Chinese possibly, or something like that. Oh. Days of modern plastic dentures. Dentures are made for the teeth of dead people. Yes, that's true. They did. Originally, they were wooden teeth, and then they used to go. Why do I know all of this? Oh, God, I know so many awful things. Right, apparently, what they used to do is they'd go to the battlefields where men had fallen and the teeth were removed and used as dentures for the rich, but poor people had wooden dentures. Quite how that worked, I don't know. Yeah, but these definitely aren't milk teeth. They're human size, adult size, I think. Anyway, I'm quite grossed out. So I'll try and show you the other thing I've got here. I think it's actually 2 that are knotted together. Might not be though. It's got a modern clasp. Oh, it's one of these multi-layer jobbies. Ack. Don't we just love a multi-layer? Well, you can see what I mean here. It's one of these pearlies and what have you, but I had a feeling it was silver. And obviously I don't pull a loop out in the middle of the street. But the clasp is 925 for sure. So there's a good chance that those are real pearls. Because they certainly look it. So when I untangle it, it'll look a lot nicer than it does there. Thank goodness for modern dentistry. Oh God, yeah. You can skimp on many things in life, but your health and teeth, no. Right, you've certainly arrived in time for the exciting bit, Lex, because this little Burt's Bees tin was at one of the first few places I went to, and I opened it up, and I haven't looked in this since. I literally had a quick look in there. Saw this. Thought, that's definitely gold. How much are your jewellery bits? I don't know. Well, ask my friend because it's her mother. It was her mother's. Okay. Waiting for probable expensiveness. Or, oh my God, no, I can't sell that because that was. And then she came out and said, £5 for everything, the tin, everything in it. I'm like, I couldn't get my money out fast enough. I never got that lucky. So, this is a little cameo. I'm pretty sure this is gold. So this made it worthwhile. It's definitely real shell. It's definitely quite old. Because she said, oh yeah, it's gold. I think it's got marks. I'm thinking, well, why are you selling it for? Oh, it has some sort of marks in. It's deeply grubby, but I think that's a 375. So as I thought, 9-carat gold. Gold. Hello, win-win. So happy with that. Anything else that comes with this tin now is purely a bonus, really. I just thought how interesting. We have a little boot. Yes, it's the C word. Little enamelled boot. Is that by anybody? I've got really tired eyes today. I can't see anything. Don't think that's by anyone, but people like their things with that sort of theme. So, pretty enough. I saw a little pair of cat earrings. This again made me think, yeah, I'll take the tin because there'll be some other things. So they're very cute kitties with a slightly sour face, I feel. Cute kitties. These are unsigned. So they're a bit like the sort of fish and crown type thing, but they're not signed. So, but they're sort of vintage and rather cute. So I'm very happy with those. Somebody obviously clearly liked cats because there's another little kitty. Ah, that's more of a kitten. It's a pin actually rather than a. And obviously that's not made out of anything special, but it's a cat, so it's special enough to come home with me. I might do a little collection of cat things because there's another kitten. Kind of cute. I don't think he's anybody. He's reasonably modernish. But again, it's a little collection of things that are cat themed. Right, the rest of this is going to be a mystery, right? Oh, we've got a little Union Jack flag. Little Union Jack, again, nothing special, but that's a pin. I could be a pin's lot really, but I'm not really. There's earrings in here which I hadn't noticed. That's quite pretty. That looks like moonstone and AB kind of twinkling foliage. I don't think it's by anyone. It's not particularly old, but it's not the most amazing thing, but it's pretty. I'll test to see if those are moonstones. I think they're glass actually now I look at them more closely. But cute nonetheless, little vintage brooch. What's this? Oh gosh, right. We got tangles. Right, we have a ring. Very small. Kind of cute. Is that missing a stone? Let me have a look. Like I say, I literally didn't. Some marquesites and some pinched metal. Little red stone in the middle, which is open backed, which is a sign of better quality. It is missing one marquesite, but I do have a good friend who may be able to help me with that if it's worth doing. This is the problem with the loop. You can never really see. don't think this is marked in any way. Could it be silver? I suppose it's possible. Certainly got some tarnish. Let's have a quick scratch. Oh, wedding ring. Said it was raising money for her divorce. And, oh, you gave her a £5. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's silver. It's scratching really well, so little silver ring. I will obviously test the stones. So there we go. Very nice. Very happy with that. Oh. I've got tangles. I can see another kitty. Does it? And it has a friend. Little kitty ear and back to front. Let's show you the right side of kitten. 2 kitties. Again, very cute. I don't know if they're silver. I wouldn't have. They're certainly not marked. But they're very cute. We'll do a quick scratch. Yeah, that's kind of. I can understand why someone might want to get rid of their. No, they're not silver. There's the distinct coppery tones, but they are cute. Everyone loves a cat. Oh, okay, these look promising. Little greenish amber earrings, and I think they're in silver because they do look like they are. Yeah, they've got 925 on the back. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Nice little studs. So I'm just pinning them together so I don't lose them. Nice little studs with an interesting shape. That's very cute. So, yeah, really happy with those. This is turning out to be, in fact, there's quite a few little earrings in here. I wasn't really even focusing on earrings. Do they have? Oh, yes, this one has a friend. Oh, these like little crosses. One is a sort of a brushed silver tone, and the other one is silver. Let me have a squeeze. 925. Wow. Okay, that's another pair of silver earrings. Yeah, little crosses. It says 925. Well, this is the little tin that keeps on giving. A diamond. Well, it's incredibly tiny, so there is that possibility. I haven't got my presidium to hand. But yes, we'll test. You never know, because people do put diamonds. You've had the same ones. Well, this is the thing, you see. You've been. Let's see, another pair of earrings here. Oh, these are nice. These are nice quality. Little green stones there. Excuse my nails and things. Literally shot out and shot in again. Let's have a look. They certainly look like they could be silver. But sometimes with little things, people don't necessarily bother to hallmark. Oh, 925, it's got on that back. I think there's a net. Yeah, they are. Oh, it's a different back, and it says sterling 925. So I'm guessing those are probably, although I will test them, probably a little silver pair of studs. Wow. Deep gratitude. Right, now I'm thinking that possibly amber, but because I can see another matching. So there might be a hook in here that's just worked its way loose. Possibly. Can't really see at the minute. Be nice if I can find the pair for these. Nice little amber, an open back again, nice quality. And I think that says, yeah. Oh, that looks, it doesn't say silver, but it says something else. It looks like initials, so that's the maker. CRA. it's quite likely that those are silver, so I'm going to have a real look for the other hook, because they look rather nice. What we've got here. Oh, we have like a little coin where it's been all enamelled, and it's very strange. A bit of peer at it, see what it is. Right, what does it say? Vagina of Elizabeth II. Gosh, no idea. 6pence, 1959. That says that is an old 6pence piece from 1959 that has been enhanced in some way. So I'll have to do a bit of research into that, because 6pences were silver at one point, I think. When I was very small, I think some of them were. Oh man, right. Well, I can't ignore this any longer. I can't get to it. Dang. I have got a knottage. I can show you this. I mean, how cute is that? It's the most beautiful little locket. Nobody's home. Phew. I always feel a bit sort of strange when there's people inhabiting. Certainly has a look of silver about it, just for the sheer amount of work that's gone into it. It's quite old. Oh, hang on. There's something on the bail. They're fun with a tangle. I love a tangle. It doesn't actually close quite properly. Don't know how fixable that is. No, there's something on the bail. If I can get my fat fingers out of the way. Something very tiny. Oh, I can't really read that. God, that is incredibly small. I'm pretty sure it is silver. It's just when it has lots of wordage on the bail. My eyes. 925. And then presumably the maker. So it's obviously something. But the little frame to the picture's got a bit bent, so that may need a little work. That is beautiful. Love things like that. Love a bit of history. Yeah, and then I'm going to get outside later today. It's beautiful. There's another one that's lost a hook. Tarnation. Right, here we have. Oh, lovely. Nice weighty earrings. Oh, they've got something on the back. Hang on. I'm going in. White Ice 925. Oh, no, hang on. I've heard of that. White Ice. I've got something. And they're really well made. Just need to find the hook. I'm not sure it's in there. White Ice, though. Doesn't that mean that they've got little diamonds in? A good weighty pair. Oi, oi, oi. Right, let's deal with this tanglage. There's a bracelet in here, so I need to get that out. That'll probably help. Nice little bracelet. That feels like silver as well. I could just be going mad now. Nope, 925, J, big A, small a. Okay. So that's a... I also picked up a Pandora bracelet for £1. But I don't know what I've done with it. Hope I haven't lost it. So that's silver. Oh my God. Silver, silver, silver. And silver. And silver. Right, on we go. I have to undo some chains here because it's all getting a bit silly. Oh, okay. thought I'd got a match for the earrings, but it's not. The shape is similar, but not the same stone. Okay. Right. Bit of a shake. No. I think this is, I'm pretty sure this is all silver. Now I look at it. Mostly. Right. Here we have a very cute little apple. How cute is that? I'm not sure if that has anything. Funny thing on the back. It may or may not be, but the chain certainly has the look and feel of silver about it. I could be wrong. Let's get the eye out and have a look. It's a very lucky tin. It's phenomenal. Yeah, 925. 925 on the chain. So we'll test the little apple, but the apple is just the cutest thing. Really like that. Something when you get a lot of small things, it suddenly becomes very, very interesting. That one there. Is that one? Oh, this might be something different. I'm not sure. Okay, right, I'll try and show you properly. This is a little chain with this. Oh, that's St. Christopher, isn't it? Yeah, I think. Let me look more closely. Yeah, that's definitely a very tarnished St. Christopher. It says silver on the back. So with a bit of a polish up, St. Christopher will be nice and shiny. Oh. And he's on a little chain, which also has the look of 925 about it. Wow. You know, I was in two minds whether to go to this today, because I thought, you know, do I really need stuff? Well, it's a nice day. I'll go and have a wander. Here we have, it's looking very much like a sterling chain. It's a box chain. It has the razor blade, but the razor blade can lie, so let's check. It says 925. Yeah, I think it is. And then on here is also a very small, very cute little aquamarine type of, try and show you, aquamarine type stone. So that's, I'm blown away, absolutely blown away by this. And the final thing that I'm incredibly blown away by, because I sort of spotted this out the corner of my eye as I looked in the tin, couldn't quite believe my eyes, because I saw this. How beautiful is she? Now she's actually on a really nicely made bail that moves and has a clasp for a brooch. But it's quite a small thing. It's quite small. It's definitely real shell. Hang on, there is something on the back here. Sorry, it's a bit grubby. You get all excited. It says 14 carat. It says 14 carat on that little doodad there. The chain, which feels really quite nice. Thank you, universe. Also says 14k. Holy crapola. For one tiny tin. Yeah. 14 carat on 14 carat legs. Wow. I like my little tin. It's really rather splendid. Oh my god, so we have 9 carat, 14 carat, quite a bit of silver, some that needs hooks and repairs, a strange sixpence, some lovely cat bits and pieces, many earrings, beautiful little locket. Oh my goodness, well, okay, I was very excited when I picked it up, and I knew I wanted to have a look through it, which is why you've got a live at lunchtime on a Saturday. Like I say, a little catlet that'll be going. Isn't that very strange? And then my weirdness of teeth. So there you have it. That's what happens when a town actually has a garage sale that you can poodle around. Very unexpected, very delighted, and yeah, happy days. So I hope you all enjoyed that. You can get back to your sunbathing or whatever you're doing, enjoying the weather, and I will catch and release. Yeah, it may not get released for quite some while because I'm terribly slow, and I'm slightly stockpiling some of the more valuable stuff, because when hubby retires, I won't have a pension. So this is my pension, basically, the jewellery side of things. And I have been stockpiling just a little bit. So yeah, but yes, I can enjoy it all for a while, can't I? So I have got a little bit more coming from that place where I did the live the other day. Just a little bit more. I thought, okay, we'll go one more time. I'm not going to, seriously, I was exceedingly lucky. I'm not like to be that lucky again. But the universe sort of seemed to nudge me. So I thought, okay, well, we'll get a couple more bags and see. And it then gives me an excuse to do a live next week. And hopefully gets me in the swing of putting things out. So anyway, have the rest of your day. Have fun. Enjoy. Stay healthy and happy and enjoy the weather. Chatty bye now. Bye. Oh, here we go. Never know how to end the broadcast.